He was the face that made us shiver in the dark, that chilling villain who burst into our 90s movie nights and left a mark we'd never forget. Whether it was the ruthless mobster Dorian Tyrell terrorizing Jim Carrey in The Mask, or the sadistic Zed in Quentin Tarantino's Pulp Fiction, Peter Greene had a way of playing the bad guy that felt all too real. And yesterday, on December 12th, 2025, the world learned heartbreaking news. Peter Greene was found dead in his New York City apartment. He was just 60 years old. For so many of us who grew up in the 90s, Peter wasn't just an actor. He was part of those unforgettable films that defined an era. Today, let's take a moment to remember his incredible talent, his iconic roles, and the man behind those menacing stares. His passing reminds us how quickly time goes by, especially this time of year. Join me as we look back on Peter Greene's life and legacy, a true character actor who gave everything to his craft. Peter Greene was born Peter Greene on October 8th, 1965, in Montclair, New Jersey. He didn't chase fame early. Acting came later, in his mid-20s. But when he broke through, it was explosive. His big year was 1994, a time when movies felt bold and unforgettable. That year, he starred as the gangster Dorian Tyrell in The Mask, opposite a wild Jim Carrey and a young Cameron Diaz. Peter's cold intensity made Dorian truly terrifying, even with all the comedy swirling around him. That same year, Quentin Tarantino cast him as Zed in Pulp Fiction. It was a role so dark and disturbing that it stuck with audiences forever. Though his screen time was limited, Peter's performance was unforgettable and added to the film's raw edge. His manager later said it best: "Nobody played a bad guy better than Peter." But Peter Greene was more than just those two breakout roles. In 1995, he appeared as Redfoot in The Usual Suspects, adding menace to another twist-filled classic that defined 90s cinema. Later, he worked alongside Denzel Washington in Training Day as one of the corrupt cops and delivered a raw, acclaimed performance in Shaven, where he portrayed a man struggling with schizophrenia. He also appeared in films like Blue Streak and television shows such as The Black Donnellys. Peter Greene was a true character actor, the kind who elevated every scene he was in, even with just a few lines. He continued working steadily and had projects lined up, including a thriller titled Mascots with Mickey Rourke and a documentary narration. His manager described him as one of the most brilliant character actors on the planet, with a heart as big as gold. Peter's life wasn't always easy. He was open about his struggles with addiction in the 1990s and fought hard to overcome them. Those who knew him say he had a gentle side most audiences never saw: kind, thoughtful, and deeply passionate about his craft. His passing came as a shock. Peter was found in his Lower East Side apartment after neighbors reported hearing Christmas music playing for days, a heartbreaking detail during this holiday season. No foul play is suspected, and the medical examiner will determine the official cause of death. He is survived by his brother and sister. Since the news broke, tributes have poured in from fans and fellow actors. Many remember how he terrified them as kids, while others praise his unforgettable talent and screen presence. This time of year, when we reflect on family and memories, losing someone like Peter Greene hits especially hard. He reminds us of those movie nights, laughing at The Mask with family, quoting Pulp Fiction with friends, and discovering films that changed how we saw movies forever. Peter Greene may have played villains, but he brought depth, truth, and humanity to every role. That intensity, that presence, that unforgettable stare. We'll miss it. Thank you, Peter, for the performances that shaped so many of our favorite films. If this tribute brought back memories of those 90s classics, hit the like button to honor him. Share this video with someone who grew up loving those movies too. And tell me in the comments, what was your favorite Peter Greene role? Dorian in The Mask? Zed in Pulp Fiction? Or another hidden gem? Thanks for watching, friends. Follow Xplained daily on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram for more stories that hit close to home. Rest in peace, Peter.